So here we have the Audi Q5 automatic on a 65 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So the tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can do that from the key or from the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle at the bottom, you can see the total miles for the car, which are 29,299. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer displayed, as you can see. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have stereo controls and phone controls available to us. Just behind the steering wheel is the minus and plus pedal. That is so that you can change gear up and down manually should you wish to. Underneath that, we have this stalk just here where you'll find your cruise control for the car. Over in the center, we have the main screen. So on here, you'll see we've got navigation, your radio, you can listen to your own music as well. All of the movements I'm making on the screen are all being done using this dial just here. You can use the buttons that surround it. So for example, I pressed the menu button a moment ago to get to that main menu, but everything else can be done from this dial. So for example, you can rotate the dial to navigation, push it down, and you'll see there you've got a lovely clear display of the map. It's a really easy system to use overall, in fact. So radio, you can access your radio. You can check the different ways in which you can listen to your music, and you'll see there you have DAB radio as well as the usual ways. If you want to listen to your own music, let's say you can go back to the main menu, go to media, push the button down, press source, which is the top right hand corner, and you'll see all the different ways in which you can listen to your own music, and they include Bluetooth audio. So once you pair up a phone, you're able to stream your music wirelessly as well as making and receiving phone calls within the car. Working our way down from that, we have the CD player. If you hit that button just there, that will open up to reveal those slots that you can use. We can make various adjustments along here. So for example, you can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That system is now off. You can turn the parking sensors on and off, the traction control on and off. Hitting that button there will turn brake guard off. So that's if you're going up, down hills, for example. And drive select will change the auto drive of the car from dynamic to individual, efficiency, comfort, or auto. Whatever one you put it in, or whatever time you press the button, it will show you the different modes up here. So auto would mean that it selects it for you. You then have dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed within the car. When you're happy with all of those settings, this button turns your air conditioning off or back on again. Or you can hit auto. The car will then take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain those temperatures for you. You can override that by making any manual adjustment you wish to. You'll see auto has now gone off. We have a heated driver's seat, we also have a heated passenger seat. Both have 3 different heat settings on each. We have a 12-volt charging socket or cigarette lighter just there. You can shut that over if you wish to. We then have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox with an electronic handbrake, the main volume for the stereo, and the buttons that I went through just a moment ago. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Mach 1 Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.